They're in first in the entire league. Holy shit. Rangers win, baby. 4-1 over the Edmonton Oilers. Huge win. And wow, I was at the Garden again, and fucking shit was it bumping tonight. Oh my, from the anthem, from before the anthem, people were chanting. What a game. Felt like a playoff atmosphere. The game itself felt like a playoff style game. Wow, what a win for the boys. This was arguably the Rangers' best game of the entire year. From just playing an entire 60. And the fact that they just came off a win like they did against Tampa Bay. And I'm saying that this is the best win. This is something. This is something, and this is a positive direction for the team. Just wow. First period, they get on the board early. We'll get into all of that. But they had so many opportunities in the second. Third period, too. They had opportunities to expand the lead. But wow. What a game. Shots on goal, 34-20 in favor of Edmonton. Face-off dot, maybe not the best for us. 62-38 for Edmonton. Power play, 0-2 for Edmonton, 1-5 for the Rangers. It is a little skewed because some of these ended up turning into 4-on-4s because of some penalties you had, I believe. Kako and Trouba, who ended up getting penalties. And then you also had, the last power play was really awful. In the third period, there was a really awful power play. Can't deny that. Pims 10-4 from that. And then hits 29-16 in favor of the Rangers. Block shots 22 for the Rangers to Edmonton's 3. That is bonkers. And then giveaways 7 for the Rangers, 3 for the Oilers. Jesus Christ, though. I cannot believe how well they played tonight. I seriously can't. So they start off strong. First period, Strome with an aggressive forecheck, and he gets it out. Koskinen out of his net. Stupid play by him, and Lafreniere gets the open net. He does not miss, and the Rangers go up 1-0. Lindgren also ended up getting an assist on that one. So the Rangers go up 1-0 early in this one. Second period, for the rest of the first period, by the way, the shots ended up being 11-6 in favor of the Rangers. The Rangers took control all of that first period. The first period was all Rangers. Honestly, this game pretty much was. The third period, maybe they could have been a bit better, but even then, I cannot complain with the way they played. 12-14 in favor of Edmonton for the shots in the second. Doesn't really show how well the Rangers played there. And then 14-3 in favor, or 14-5 in favor of Edmonton in the third. Doesn't really show how the game really went, but Georgie did lock it down, which we'll get into that. Barclay Goodrow early in the second opens the scoring there. Beautiful dish from Lafreniere, and then Strome with the secondary, and the Rangers end up scoring again. How about that line, by the way, producing 3. You also had some chances after that. You had Fox. I don't remember the order of the chances. I don't remember if it was after Edmonton's goal, but you had the chances. You had opened that chance from Fox. You had one from Kreider. You had from Goodrow. You had from all over the damn place. There were so many open net chances that the Rangers could have capitalized on, and they just didn't, which was frustrating to see. However, they were already winning at that point, so it's not the worst thing. Ryan McLeod scores from Betsa Turris. Great play there by Edmonton. Just very unfortunate that Lindgren ended up going too far up on there, and then there was no one to support there, and it leads to a goal. Third period, the Rangers get on the power play. They get a goal from Kreider, and Adam Fox with a shot. Kreider with a slight little tip. Koskinen, it goes like off his stomach and then rolls through the 5-hole. I don't even know what happened, but it was fucking comical because nobody even knew. It was just so delayed, the crowd reaction. We're all standing and the puck slowly rolls in, and then we all just get on our feet and scream our heads off, sing the goal song. And then Ryan Strome with a bit of a funny one too from Goudreau Fox. So how about that for that line again? And the Rangers go up 4-1 and they lock it down. Georgiev with a beautiful save. Draisaitl, great dish over to McDavid. Georgiev, beautiful stop with a glove. Gets the crowd chanting his name. Great for his confidence there. I've been saying that. He's got to start getting his name chanted every once in a while. But wow. That was impressive. Very impressive. You also had a play in this one. I think that was the second period. No. It was the first period. My bad. Where McKegg ends up going in the net, and then you have Koskinen flopping. Going full belly flop. Like, come on, buddy. Come on. The block shots, though, were through the roof. They were making great plays. I remember Jones making a great little stick play to block a shot. Hayek getting in front of a shot. Goudreau making great defensive plays. You had Lafreniere getting them out of the zone. Great defensive work all around. The third period, they could have cleaned it up a bit more, but overall, not too bad for the game. In terms of each line for the night, let's get into that. Kreider, Zibanejad, and Kakko. They could have been better. I thought they had some good looks. They had some decent forechecks. They didn't have a lot of sustainable offense, but there were times they did. I would have liked to have seen more from them. Shots on goal, though, for Kreider, 7. So he had a great game. Mika, though, and Kakko. Kakko hasn't looked all too strong as of late, so it is a little worrisome. And with the way Lafreniere has been playing lately, you got to wonder if, something might change there, which we'll get into, because right now we got to talk about that Lafreniere, Strome, Goudreau line. That line's got to stay together if they keep playing this way. If they keep playing this way, and by the time Panarin comes back, you might have to put Panarin with Mika, shift Kreider over to the right, and Kakko might have to move down to that third line. Because holy shit, has this line been electric the past 2 games. Lafreniere really stepping up. Really stepping up right now. You thought last game was good? How about this one? A goal and a beautiful, beautiful apple on that Barclay Goudreau goal. And then Barclay Goudreau, man, I don't know what he's been eating lately, but he is a different animal since this break. +3 for him, by the way. And then Ryan Strome, too. He has just been, this has been his best year as a New York Ranger. And I'm saying that as someone that has never been someone that thought Ryan Strome was a product of Panarin. I have always been a believer in Strome, and I've personally thought that Strome has been good. He is proving that he is one of the best players on this team, and he's been insane this year. The third line, not the best today, which that line ended up being again. It was Dryden Hunt, Philip Hedl, Julian Gauthier. Not the best there. They did have some good opportunities in the third period from what I remember, but other than that, they weren't all too great this game. Would like to see a bit more from them. Hedl, it's getting worrisome with him. He has just not looked sharp all season long, and the points are just not there at all. The fourth line, I don't know what was up. What's up with Reeves when Kevin Rooney's playing? But my man was an animal tonight. The fourth line was so much better than it was yesterday. And the fourth line, in case you didn't know, ended up being Reeves, McKegg, Rooney. Or it might have been Rooney, McKegg, Reeves. However it was, Reeves with 6 hits. In the first period, he threw someone into the corner of the boards by the bench. And then he was just all over them all night. And then I thought Rooney and McKegg had a pretty solid game, except for McKegg's garbage turnover at one point in this game. For the defense, Lindgren and Fox, my God, did I miss Ryan Lindgren. The things he does, the little simple defensive plays he makes, it's unreal and goes so unnoticed. Love that guy. And then Adam Fox, too. Another day at the office for him with 2 apples, 2 points. How many points is he at for the year? My God. 35. Unreal. This is a defenseman. 35 points. He's been unreal this year. And that's, someone that just won the North last year. Second defensive pair was Keandre Miller and Jacob Trouba, of course, as it's been. Jacob Trouba has been a completely different animal this year. He's living up to that contract, throwing hits, making great plays. And then Keandre, too. He has looked legit lately. And then for the bottom pair, Hayek and Jones, I thought Jones had a good game. Hayek was not terrible. I still would prefer to see Niels there, though. Niels and Jones. I thought they had a really great game last time, and I thought that they easily could have been the defensive pair again. And then Georgiev, can't say enough good things about him tonight. Unreal game from him. Unreal. He definitely deserved the shutout tonight. But he stops 33 shots on this one. So great game from him. Let me take a sip of water before I get to Twitter here. My God, my throat is killing me screaming at these games. But we're now first in the league, and it's going to suck, though, having to stay up for these next few games, which I hate about the West Coast. I don't mind too much because, personally, I'm someone that, it's break right now, so I don't mind staying up late. It's not like I have to wake up early these next few days or anything. But it does suck, especially the 10:30 games. Why not just start at 10? Make it a bit fair for us people on the East Coast. My God. Let's get to Twitter, though. New York South 24 says, what a W. Let's keep rolling. Own McRegular season. Yep. Short, simple, to the point. So let's just move on there because I am tired right now. My throat's killing me. And Eric says his thoughts on Georgiev save on, I believe it was McDavid in the third. Unfucking real. And I'm glad the crowd started chanting his name there. And I'm glad that Ray had the audio going to get the crowd chanting for Georgie, because he needed that. He needs the confidence booster, and he appreciated it. He said in the post game that he appreciated it. So keep doing it to boost his confidence. And he was making more than just that save. He was making great saves all night, at least in my opinion. But that was definitely the most notable one. Marvin says, tonight was a team win, but my questions for the video are, how would things better or worse have gone with Panarin? I think the power play would have been more productive with Panarin. It definitely looked a bit all over the place at times tonight. But in terms of that, I think it's more of what would happen with Lafreniere with Panarin in the lineup. Because Lafreniere has been great in the top 6. And like I'm saying, if this ends up being a consistent thing from this Lafreniere, Strome, Gaudreau line, this is something that has to stay together, and Panarin might play with its advantage at. But it's hard to say with your best player arguably on the team. It's hard to say. It's just crazy to say arguably because of how good Adam Fox and Igor Shesterkin are. It's just mind-blowing that we have these 3 great players. And they're all in the conversation for the top awards in the NHL. It's bonkers. But it's hard to say that things would have went worse with Panarin. My cat going berserk again, as per usual when I hit record. So sorry if you do hear him. But second question was it today or yesterday's win more impressive? Definitely tonight. Definitely tonight. They didn't take their foot off the gas. They were on it all night. They had way more opportunities to score as well. Definitely tonight, in my opinion. 3, I know you went to both games. Compare the atmosphere if you could. It's tough because both were great atmospheres, but this felt more electric. I can't lie. And it's probably because of how well they played for the full 60, where yesterday's game, it was more the first period and the second period. Not that much action even then in the second period, but the crowd was pretty dead for the game after the first period. So I'd say definitely tonight was better. 4th, first in the league. Love that. And then you also said, let's go Rangers. Big win tonight. Thought we could have put this game out of reach earlier, but love the urgency in the third. I completely agree with that. They had so many opportunities in the second period to put it out of reach. Georgie had his revenge game with 33 saves, plus that rob on Connor McDavid. Strome proved his versatility along with Jones, and the forechecking was on point. To your point about Georgiev, I don't know if I'd say this was his revenge game. He has been giving us sharp performances consistently. It's just, unfortunately, the Rangers have not come through for him as of late. He got the start against Vegas, right? Am I crazy? Am I crazy when I say that? Because he was great against Vegas. They just didn't end up coming up with the win for him. So he's been great of lately. They just haven't been showing up for him as of late. And then you also said, yeah, Strome this has easily been his best here. And then Jones, I thought was great tonight. The forecheck, I agree, was on point. But this one ended up being longer than I thought, so we're going to close it out. If you did enjoy it, be sure to leave a like, subscribe if you guys are new, turn the notifications on if you don't have them on so you know when we upload. But thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.